ways in the NFL to rebuild. You can get a star quarterback, or you can find the right coach and slowly, methodically build a roster. That's what the Dolphins have done. And the Dolphins have done it almost step by step perfectly. They've made no mistakes. 2 years in, still haven't made the playoffs. The New York Jets make a move and get Deshaun Watson. This move is perfect. I'll tell you why. The Jets have 5 first-round picks because of the Jamal Adams trade. They could give 4 of them away. That's what Houston wants. They got so many first-round picks. It's essentially you'd be trading Jamal Adams and a first-round pick or 2 for Deshaun Watson. If I'd have told you that a year ago, you'd be like, wait a minute. I get Deshaun Watson for a safety and a couple of picks? You'd be like, yeah, I'd take that. That's a crazy, and I like Jamal Adams. You would take that in a second. That's what it would be. First of all, what does Houston need? Because Deshaun Watson wants out. He wants out. They have to get out of cap hell. This would help. They need massive draft picks. This would help. And they still need a quarterback. So you could take Darnold, or you could take Justin Fields. That would also, by the way, make Eric Bieniemy a perfect choice. What has he been working with for 2 years, 3 years? A young quarterback who can run a little bit with a big arm. What do the Jets need? They got to get better at quarterback. I mean, you can draft Justin Fields, but your new head coach is Robert Saleh, who's a defensive guy. Oh, by the way, Deshaun Watson said the 2 coaches he wanted to work with, Robert Saleh, Eric Bieniemy. Robert Saleh, by the way, was just in San Francisco. He saw what it's like to have issues at quarterback. He watched Kyle Shanahan, his boss, one of the best coaches ever, fail to win Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after Sunday. Why? Because he didn't have the quarterback. Saleh, given the option of Darnold, Justin Fields, or Deshaun Watson, what do you think he's taking? Deshaun Watson, the options of coaches he would like, Houston didn't hire Saleh, and it doesn't look like they'll hire Bieniemy. He would take Robert Saleh. This move sounds like a move made in heaven. There's 2 ways in this league to get better. Find a star quarterback or get the coach and rebuild. And the Dolphins have done that, and they're still not a playoff team. And with Buffalo's greatness, New England maybe reboots, Miami's not going away. Here's the other thing to think about. The other place Deshaun Watson is rumored to go is Miami. If you're the Jets, you don't act in the next 2 days. Miami gets him. The other place where I think he's a perfect fit is New England. And by the way, New England has all these people down in Houston that used to be Patriots. So you know if it comes down to draft picks, Houston will do business with New England over the Jets. You made the Jamal Adams deal to get picks. You going to hoard them? The bottom line, when the Jets made that move with Jamal Adams to get the picks, those picks were secured to get a star, either in the draft or through a trade. You can go through the draft, or you can get Deshaun Watson. He wants out. Reportedly now he's going to demand to be traded. The 3 teams everybody's looking at, New England, Jets, Miami, New York, make a move. You have 5 first-round picks next 3 years. If you got to use 5, do it. This makes a ton of sense. I'm just engineering stuff that may never happen, but it seems like if I'm the Jets, I can go Darnold, I can cross my fingers with Justin Fields, or I can get a star tomorrow as Buffalo and Miami are on the precipice of being good for a decade. You better get it right at quarterback. All right, a story in the NFL that is, I'm not sure if it's shocking or it's weird, but I'll have that coming up. Ever wonder how far an extra mile really goes? Just an extra mile. Drive a Mercedes-Benz van and find out. A variety of vans at Mercedes. Durable Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Versatile Mercedes. wants out of Houston. Wants out of Houston. And the reports this morning are he may force a trade. So let's just think about this. There are two ways in the NFL to rebuild. You can get a star quarterback, or you can find the right coach and slowly, methodically build a roster. That's what the Dolphins have done. And the Dolphins have done it almost step by step perfectly. They've made no mistakes. 2 years in, still haven't made the playoffs. The New York Jets make a move and get Deshaun Watson. This